All right, Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone, and honors to you, sincere Akim, out there that's sincerely and faithfully continue to labor in his work in all diligence. All right. Now, we're in the year 2017, and this is the year that we are to be diligent. And how do you be diligent? By teaching his word. And another form of teaching his word is loving one another. All right? That's one of the mysteries of the scriptures. When Yahweh Shah said to love one another as I have loved you, that means teach this word. Because Yahweh Shah, all right, the way that he loved us was opening us up to these scriptures. And in turn, we're supposed to love one another, which is teach. All right? And even when you go out and teach and condemn the so-called white man and tell him that he's going into slavery, guess what? That's loving your enemies. See, you got to be careful not to equate that word love with how the world perceive that word. Because Yahweh Shah is not of the world, man. The world look at that word love from an emotional standpoint. See what I'm saying? And an example is, and you brothers can attest to this, when you out teaching, you might speak a little rough, you might have to do a little rebuking and reproving. And what's the first thing these people in the world say? Well, how are you going to get anybody to follow you? You speaking all rough, all right? That's because they look at that word love totally different than what Yahweh Shah mean when he says love, all right? And what I want to focus on, or take a in-depth look at, is the Church of Philadelphia. Because when you read Revelation, the 3rd chapter, and all the letters to the different churches, Yahweh Shah had a problem with every church except the Church of Philadelphia, man. All right? He gave all the churches their props, but he added, but there are certain things I have against you. And you can read Revelation, the 3rd chapter for yourself and see where he go into all the different churches, all right? But I want to focus on the Church of Philadelphia. And this is the church that you should want to be a part of. And it's a reason for him, all right, not having a problem with the Church of Philadelphia. That's because the Church of Philadelphia is symbolic for us that do the work. And we're going to prove it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. All right, now this is Revelation 3:7. And to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these things said he that is holy, he that is true, he that have the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Because thou hast kept my word of patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. He that overcometh, I will make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Now, you notice that out of all the churches, the Church of Philadelphia, he had no problem with them. He told them to hold fast things that they got, all right? And like I said, there's a reason for that. And that reason is because they show love. They teach, all right? Church of Philadelphia is symbolic to those that continue to teach and don't become weary and is not lukewarm. All right? Now, this is Hebrews 6 and 10. For Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. Now, let's start right there. Is that love talking about the same love that the world perceive love? Absolutely not. It's talking about teaching, doing the work. Let me read it again. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. That's talking about teaching. That's not talking about the way the world perceive love. Because the way the world perceive love is from an emotion. You don't have to labor to show emotions. The way the world say they love you is basically to, walk up on you, hey, I love you. All right? Or give you $5. So again, Hebrews 6 and 10, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we know that word minister means serve. So now we have established, all right, that when you come across that word love, that simply means doing the work. That's laboring. Not the way the world look at that word. Now, let's go back to Revelation. All right, let's go back to the book of Revelation 3 and 7. And to the angel in the church of Philadelphia write, these things saith he that is holy, he that is true, and he that had the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man open. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and that have kept my word, and has not denied my name. And a part of that keeping that word is doing the work. Now, we established that word love means doing the work. Now I want to look up this word Philadelphia. All right, let's go into this word Philadelphia. Salaki. We pull it back up. All right.
Strong's G 5359. Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
All right, and I'm gonna show you some of that spiritual. You see the reference is 144. All right. Now, brotherly love. Brotherly love. So that's the reason why Yahweh Shai had no problem with the Church of Philadelphia, because they was doing the work, which is laboring in love. All right, and that's the part of the churches. That's the church you want to be a part of. All right. So I hope this was edifying. Until the next time, Shalom.